Welcome back, everybody. Hustlin' Hauls. We've got a ton to go over. We've got a ton since the last video at the thrift stores. We got sealed stuff, CDs, LPs, signed stuff, newer vinyl, promos, colored vinyl. List goes on and on. So we'll start with the CDs. This is a rare one. Diana Ross from 1987. On Discogs, great stats. 24 people have it and 110 want it. So that's what you want to have. Medium price $22.50, high price almost $40. So we're calling that 25 all day. Neil Young, sealed, $20. Cruising to Motown, gotta love that lowrider. That's $10. Roberta Flack, First Take. It's actually kind of rare on CD, $10. This version. Bad Company, $10. Lil Wayne, I'm Not a Human Being. That's a $3, but these rap albums are going in the personal collection. We got some Kanye West at $5, and we got Puff Daddy or P Diddy or whatever name he chooses. We invented the remix. That one's a $3. Now we're looking at some newer albums. This one is Mammal Hands, Captured Spirits. This is actually a UK album, and it's a $30 one. Put it in the sleeve. I have no idea how it ended up in Midwest USA, but I'm glad to have it. So we got John Abercrombie, Timeless. This ECM label, a lot of like ambient stuff, weird, just crazy stuff. It's a good label. Anything ECM, I would recommend picking up, but that's $20 right there. And we have this Reiner, Chicago Symphony, Beethoven Symphony No. 5. This is actually a promo. So this one, easily, it's a tough to evaluate this, but I'll say it's a $25 album. We got Roy Orbison, In Dreams. This is an original on the Monument label. It's nice. It's in maybe original shrink or maybe someone else, but still the cover is beautiful. So it could go $20, actually way higher. I'm going on the low estimate. So this is why you look up everything on Discogs, and I'm not sponsored by Discogs, but honestly, this Betty St. Clair album, I looked it up, and it's a $40 album. It's like a jazz type deal. Just awesome. You want to look up a ton of different stuff. And this one is a Badfinger. It's actually a German. Again, Midwest USA right there. Look that up. That's Germany right there, guys. $40. So an album I listened to with my son. This was the Steve Hillage, Fish Rising. We were doing our taxes, and yeah, we had to actually turn it off for a minute because it just got too crazy. Listen to it afterwards, and man, it's an awesome album. $15 at the very, very least. I like to buy a lot of sealed stuff. This album is sealed. Still has the as advertised on TV. It's not worth a whole lot, this Do It Now album, but sealed in a sealed state, easy $20 all day long. And speaking of sealed, this Con Brio Chicago Symphony Orchestra is also sealed, and we're looking at easy $20. Kind of a fun one. Mr. Lucky's presents Reedy Hall, the Hallmarks. Again, while you look things up, this is easy $15. Still has the original shrink. Could probably get 20 or way more. And now we get into Steppenwolf. This is the original with the Born to Be Wild on there. Not many albums have that. Only the original does. Even with the ringwear, it's still $20. A Little Night Music, sealed, $20. And this is kind of interesting. These probably came from the same collector, I'm sure. But we have the Hayden Surprise Clock. And this is on the RCA Living Stereo. We've got two of these, actually. like I said, the same person probably donated it. Each one, at the very least, we're talking 15 bucks. We're looking at 30 bucks total. We got Bless This House, Carmen Dragon. This one is a $10 album. It's the mono version. It would be more if it was in stereo, like most albums. And this one, Victoria de Los Angeles, 20th Century Spanish Songs on the Angel label by Gonzalo Soriano. I believe I probably did that right. Either way, $10. Vivaldi, The Four Seasons by Stokowski. Yeah, I always fuck that up. But Phase 4 Stereo Concert Series. I'm actually collecting these. These are great albums. You know, really well made. They spent a lot of time in, like, the covers. Original gloss is awesome. They're just insanely, you know, they spent a lot of time making these as opposed to some other albums. So that's a $10 one right there. And then these are more like, the rest of these are kind of more for like my personal collection, but we got a couple hits in there. This Polynesian Percussion. This one's a $5 album. And Pardon My Blooper, if you haven't ever heard Pardon My Blooper, look it up on YouTube or get these albums. They are, oh my gosh, they're the funniest things ever. $5, but it's like priceless. It really is. If you guys find these, pick these up, please. Brigadoon. It's a $10 album. One of the more interesting ones of the bunch, this Mantovani seal. This is not worth anything, but I'm calling it 20 bucks just because it's sealed. And like, look at some of this crazy stuff. $287 retail. And then there's a blank entry inside. You can win a vacation for two in England. Oh shit, it closed June 30th, 1962. I'm a little late on that one. But look at all this other swag in there. It's all sealed. Like, this thing is awesome. Really is cool. And then hits of Les and Mary. Les Paul and Mary Ford. And that would be a Les Paul guitar. I just love this stuff. Just like a, you know, a piece of history, basically. We're talking $5. Not gonna try to pronounce that. We got Russian classical music. Calling it 10 bucks. French pastry. We got a cheesecake cover. Eddie Barkley. Nice. Just beautiful all the way around. We're calling it $5. It could be way more. Big hits of Mid-America. And I love this because they have all these different bands, but all these bands are on the Soma label, if you look at it. So I'm sure there's big hits of Mid-America that weren't involved in this thing. But either way, this is pretty awesome. 25 bucks. Old Hickory Classics. Now this one I couldn't find a whole lot about. It's sealed. So I could probably get easy 20 bucks for it. We got Hawaii Calls, Waikiki. This one is a $10 album. We got Donovan's Greatest Hits. Don't sleep on Donovan, guys. He's actually pretty good. $5. The Fifth Dimension, individually and collectively. This is when they actually took care to, you know, do awesome stuff with albums. The front flips up too. So even though it's not like a huge value, it's still definitely worth buying. It's pretty awesome at $5. Another awesome album, The Four Seasons. It's a gold album with this gold foil. And these are like really sensitive to damage and things like that. At this date, I'm going to call it $5. Very cool album. This Jalousie, Boston Pops, Arthur Fielder. It's another $5 album, but it's going in the personal collection. It's just cool. We got One Stormy Night. This is a $5 album here. And The Temptations. Where can you go wrong with The Temptations? $10 album right there. And then this is kind of an odd one, this Casey Swiecki Orchestra. This one, if we flip it over, we're going to find an autograph. So we're going to call that a solid 20. Probably could get more. We've got a Mark Almond album here. And this one is the best of Mark Almond. $5 album. Can't wait to listen to it, actually. And we got The World Needs Jesus. Warren and Pearl Berg. Calling that one $10. We'll see. We got Nutville, which is the Elmhurst College Jazz Band. I'm going to call that $10 there. And then we have a box set. Bernstein conducts. I'm not even going to try it. But anyway, it's a box set. This one is actually $20 because it's in great shape. Which leads us to the final one, which is red vinyl. This Tchaikovsky Concerto Number 1. And it's kind of messed up, but, well, yeah, we're not going to mess with that. It's red vinyl. We got 48 items, so it's like basically $96 plus tax for a total of $646 value. So call it $650. Talking about 6xing your money, all right here on this channel, folks. Till next time.